Skepticism. Predicting the future depends on the belief system that you have. Your belief in predicting the future, in the ability to predict the future, depends on the belief system that you have. Explore your depth. Explore what you believe. What really, not what you want to believe, not what is right to believe and what you should believe or what beliefs would be supportive of you. Explore what you truly believe, both the I wanted to say the good and the bad, but both the beliefs that serve, I hate this word, but that serve you, and the ones that do not serve you. Even I hate it. I hate that word because serving is already a like limitations. The limitations that your mind put to certain things are still serving you and are there for a reason and are normal. So that's why I don't like to use serving as a word. But the pleasant beliefs and the unpleasant beliefs, I don't know, there's not really a way to describe it, because it really is this duality of that just reflects life, honestly, and the duality of life and of everything in the universe, really. So there isn't really good or bad. There's always good can be both seen as good or bad, and bad can be both seen as good or bad. So explore with curiosity rather than judgment your beliefs, what you believe to be true. If you believe that tarot cards can predict your future, how do you believe the future works? If you believe that you can influence the future, or if you believe that the future just happens like it is and any kind of action that you can take will not affect it. If there's certain things that can be affected and other things that cannot be affected, just explore that, because I think what prevents exploring, the ability to explore ourselves, is the judgment. And the judgment comes from us wanting to change that specific thing that we are judging because we don't like it, or because we think it's not serving us. While I truly think that everything that is part of us is there for a reason, and it makes sense that it's there. So it's more helpful maybe to explore again without trying to change anything, but explore with curiosity that reason, the reason why that thing is there, that belief or that behavior, that pattern of behavior is there, rather than trying to change it and straight away, without even knowing it, without even having explored it, without having observed it. I think it's most important that we really get to know ourselves before trying to change things. Most of the times, change is not even necessary anymore once you know yourself, once you know what activates you, once you know certain reactions that you have. Yeah. I don't know what that was. Life coaching vibes today. Okay. This was one main thing that I had, and there was another which I can't remember right now, so maybe it wasn't important. Grandmas. Grandmas as in, what do grandmas represent? What does grandma mean to you? Do you go straight to the grandma and child relationship, grandma and niece or nephew relationship, and like that, just unconditional love, more unconditional than with parents, of course? Or do you go to the wise ancient sort of vibe, or do you go to the aesthetic of grandmas and sort of their lifestyle? What is your first interpretation? What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think or when you hear grandma? Christianity. As in sort of limiting spirituality. So rules and things that have always been like that, and we've always done like that. It's always been done like that. Proven systems, proven to work. Work for what? What does it give you? You personally. What does that work adds to or takes away from your experience? Is it a limitation? Is it a help? Does it serve? This card always reminds me of Indiana Jones. I don't remember which movie, but the sort of characters that he comes into contact with, like in Egypt, that kind of stereotype of character, the man with like the Egyptian or like Arabic man with the specific hat, which is sort of rigid and like with a little thing of the diploma or graduation, whatever that is, and with a long dress, mixing for some reason red and white, which to me represent purity and blood. So both, again, dichotomy of life, good and evil at its deepest point. And then there's the ocean, which or water in general, emotion, which always welcomes everything. And the ability of the ocean to be both good and bad at the same time. It can be the calmest, sweetest, softest waters, or it can destroy entire cities. And it's the same ocean, it's the same thing. Because it is water, and water is moved. And those conditions, those distraction or softness, are created by other factors. And the thing is, water welcomes those factors and reacts to those factors spontaneously. Destroys or caresses, and then moves on. It's never going to be the same water touching you twice, even if you're bathing in it, even if you're swimming in it. Water equals emotion. Emotions are reactions, literally, to certain events, certain triggers, pleasant, unpleasant, and everything in between. Emotions are able to caress or destroy. Problem is that they don't move on like water does, because we don't let them. Sometimes we don't let them even destroy or caress. Why? Fear, pain, and fear of pain. Explore. Curiosity. Explore yourself like you would explore the person that you're interested in, the person that you're attracted to. Curiosity. Nothing needs to change.